good length. It's gone. An edge, and the question is whether it carried to the keeper. And yes, it did. Sourav Ganguly's gone.
Well, that's a big blow. Sourav Ganguly was struggling since the morning. Not too much footwork, but he has enough experience to be able to adjust. But the conditions not easy. Again, not really reaching the pitch of the ball, playing from away from the body, and just about nicking it to the hands of Boucher. So wicket number 1 goes. Just results for South Africa for some tidy bowling. Sourav gone for 13. It's 24 for 1.
Sourav Ganguly has departed the scene and is replaced by... Nicely done by Nell. Oh, we've seen that before many a time. Sachin Tendulkar back and across, and he just whips that onto the onside for a couple.
He's so good at that. Just a hit.
Look at the shot. You stray just a touch towards the pads, and Sachin Tendulkar will punish you all day. A really good-looking shot, that. Through the offside, he'll get a couple, Sachin Tendulkar. But Ntini will not be too unhappy with that. He'll feel that he nearly beat him. He's tried to push it up there, Makai Ntini, but Sachin Tendulkar equal to the task this time. Nicely forward, and didn't try and whack that too hard, just put... Gone! Gautam Gambhir has had a waft at one and couldn't get in the middle of the bat. A simple catch in the end to Jacques Kallis at second slip. 2 down now, India.
Well, there was some pressure building on him, although he hadn't played too many deliveries, but he'd been there without opening his account. Again, too far away from the body, just went for the well-pitched up delivery. Maybe a deliberate ploy to bowl it a little wide off him. Couldn't handle it, and Nell has another. India, well, 2 down. Gambhir gone for naught. It's 36 for 2.
And that brings Indian skipper Rahul Dravid.
Nicely driven through the offside. He'll pick up at least one. Partly stopped by A.B. de Villiers. Such a good fielder. Struck quite nicely by Sachin. Good footwork, reaching out to the ball. Off the back foot, that's gone through the hands of Herschel Gibbs at point. It'll be a 4. Sachin.
He's very watchful in the beginning. That sort of length he would be leaving early on, but throwing the bat at it. It's always such a marvel how hard he hits the ball. Such a small man. When he times it, it certainly goes.
There's an opportunity there. Langerfeld just losing his grip on the script. Beautifully driven. There's your drive, Darryl. Classic piece of batting from him. Made it look extremely easy. Very efficient on that occasion, Sachin Tendulkar.
Wasn't all that short. It certainly wasn't a gentle loopy half volley.
A little bit of bat, possibly going down the leg side as well. Aleem Dar is not going to make any decision on that one. And Nell, very theatrical in his mannerisms. He was on his knees pleading to Aleem Dar.
Did have a good look at it, Aleem Dar. Took a couple of seconds before he shook his head as if to say not out. Very good shout.
Beautiful drive through the offside. Another perler from Sachin Tendulkar. On the up, through the offside.
Another slow ball there. Tendulkar not quite timing it, just gets the single, gets away. Disciplined South African fast bowlers over the years. It looks like it's going to continue with the way that Philander's bowling here. End of another over. 26 overs gone. India 90 for 2. Oh, just gets on the leg side again. Fine leg's gone finer. And does the work down there.
Happy with it. So was umpire Benson. No wide called.
Oh, extra bit of bounce again there. Tendulkar gets himself off strike. End of the 27th over. India 94 for 2.
Jacques Kallis into the attack. Impressed. 50 for Tendulkar. 78th one-day international 50. This should go fine. Will it go all the way? What's the critical thing they need to get right here today? Well, the length's got to be fuller. Get the batsman to drive. Just a rare loose delivery from Philander. Like the first boundary scored off him. Nicely worked by Tendulkar. I think you've got to bowl a fuller length, get the batsman to drive. That's edged, but it's gone fine. No half measures with that. Tendulkar going hard at it. Step on the gas a little bit, yeah. And for South Africa, they'll just have to keep their consistent lines and lengths going. Field well. Ensure that their intensity is good. Grab any half chances that come their way. Catches the call. Third man is far too wide. Andre Nel, the fielder. Dravid will pick up another.
Because it wasn't the usual Dravid that we saw during this innings, so he really had to fight extremely hard to get back into form and rhythm, and this making room and finding the gap. Forceful drive from Sachin Tendulkar. They're on their feet now, anticipating a big finish here, Indian fans.
I think that's an indicator of how they're thinking. Suddenly breaking loose, making some room for himself and hitting it in the air, but in the gap as well for an emphatic boundary by Tendulkar. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
In fact, only one drive that's gone through mid-on. Now that's hit hard over mid-wicket. Hit it with a lot of power and a lot of authority.
Didn't get it from the meat of the blade. Hall was interested, made an attempt, but couldn't quite reach it. So 4 runs brings up the 150 of the innings. So suddenly there is an endeavour to up the tempo now.
There's that look at the wagon wheel. Last blue line through mid-wicket, registering the boundary that is hit in this over. Slow delivery, finds the gap. Sachin Tendulkar with a lot of ease. Philander has been made to look pretty ordinary so far in this over. Short deliveries pulled by Rahul Dravid over mid-wicket for 4, and then slow delivery going horribly wrong. Picked up early by Sachin.
And played beautifully. It's not the easiest shot to play off a slower delivery. That really sped to the fence. Played it late, got the right timing and placement.
He's running hard. Get there in time. Good early call from Sachin. Making room and driving beautifully through the offside. More runs for Sachin. In fact, it's a boundary. Wonderfully played by Sachin. 15 runs from the over. India motoring along quite nicely now. 162 for 2.
Well, just the over that India needed. Both these champion players are now really turning on the heat, and yet not taking too many risks. They're not hitting over the top or taking risks, playing good cricket. So that's a magnificent over. Suddenly takes the scoring rate to 4.26. Looking very healthy indeed now.
Good to see some innovative stuff from both Sachin and Rahul Dravid. Playing the cut shot nicely, and Renell will get there with his big frame. Throws in, 2 runs taken. Slow delivery, that's been hit extremely hard by Rahul Dravid. He means business now. Good cricket from him. Once again, Indian batsman not taking a lot of risk. Mid-off, in fact, long off was wide, and he hit it straight as a dart.
We were just mentioning there are not too many hits down the ground, so he's rectified that. Picked up the slow one very quickly. Went through with it. Got a good foot forward. Good shot.
Manages the bounce well, Rahul Dravid. He's played this shot very nicely, expertly right throughout this knock. Nudged down to third man. There's the fielder. Timed it too well. 169 for 2. Charles Lagerfeld has come and been greeted with this boundary from Rahul Dravid. Hitting the ball extremely hard, square through the offside.
Oh, what a wonderful shot. Just that hint of room outside the off stump, and it's just the mood that they are in, aggressive, ready to hit, and they're succeeding. So Rahul Dravid, well, talk about struggling initially in his innings. He's now a strike rate of 86.1. Quickly on to 68 of 79, and he's looking very dangerous indeed. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Wonderfully done. This is vintage Tendulkar, moving away, is quickly into position and converted that into a boundary.
.181 for 2, as we have another look at that smashing cut shot from Sachin, making room and intentionally putting the ball in the air to miss the fielder at point. Charles Lagerfeld possibly bowling the wrong length at this stage. You need to keep it nice and up. Makayantini will continue, and it's been put away for runs by Rahul Dravid. He's running hard, but it'll only be 1. These pictures coming to you courtesy Nimbus Production. Hope you're enjoying this game, enjoying what is on offer.
Somewhere around 240, 250 with 8 wickets in hand. So that will be very competitive on this surface.
He's running hard. Direct hit would have got him into a lot of trouble. It was A.B. de Villiers, who's an extremely efficient and quick fielder.
Tendulkar is quick. De Villiers is quicker. He was running in a different direction, and yet he managed to release the ball quick enough to have a decision in his favor had he hit.
Good Yorker. Dug out nicely by Rahul Dravid. He's been on the move now for quite a while. His strike rate up in the mid-80s.
The onside is where there's a bit of an opening. There's no deep mid-wicket or a long on.
That's uppish from Sachin. Only be 1. South Africa also would have a target in the mind. Till what stage they'll feel comfortable chasing a target. I think things are well within their control. 190 for 2, yes. Indians have gone at a good pace of late, but still it's a reachable target. Once again, following the toes of the batsman, it hit his heel or part of his boot. 42 ball, 190 for 2, 191 for 2.
It's a good delivery. It's been a good over. 4 dot deliveries. Makayantini.
I still think he's got away with those first 3 balls. This is a superb ball in the block hole. That's a good percentage ball in the last 10 overs.
Edged. It's fallen short of Mark Boucher. Will pick up a single. Very good over from Makayantini. Just 2 off it. 43 overs gone. 193 for 2. He's bowled him. Can't get better. Andre Nell has picked up his 3rd wicket. And what a great delivery. Right into the block hole of Rahul Dravid. Couldn't do much about it. He's played a good hand. 74 for the Indian captain, but he's got to go.
Superb stuff here from Mel. Dravid well set, looking to give himself a little bit of room. And just yorking leg stump there, and that's good execution from the big man, the big-hearted fast bowler from South Africa. And pretty typical celebration from Andre Nell. And Rahul Dravid on his way to 74, India 194 for 3.
Yuvraj Singh comes out to the centre. Good strike rate for him. That'll be expected for him to keep going. Can at least run a ball. Very decent average batting in the middle order. Around the stumps, Yuvraj. Get off the mark straight away. Good running by Tendulkar. He wanted the strike back desperately.
Now just coming around the wicket. Oh, that's the wicket there of Dravid. It's the execution that is such a big factor in these last 10 overs. Yorkers will get a lot of dot balls, but they'll bring the wickets as well as batsmen improvise. And isn't he happy, the big man?
Balled 1 immediately, and it was on. David de Villiers, the fielder.
Jacques Kallis into the attack, the captain. Tendulkar again pushing hard for 2. Tangavelt doing the fielding, just the 1. So this should be a good tournament, or good 10 days for India with the upcoming Test series and one-day series in England, getting themselves into form. And that's one man that's got himself in his ominous forms for England. Tendulkar's in good form. Dravid's got runs, but plenty of questions for this man. Jacques Kallis, captaining injured Graham Smith, is at home.
Third man was about 8 to 10 yards inside the fence. Good commitment in the deep. Has it gone the distance now? Great commitment from the fielder. Look for a few moments. Might just run away to the boundary. Philander, the fielder, in the deep.
Yeah, good fielding in the end. I think he probably got his positioning wrong, like you said, Shiva. He was too close in from the boundary, so he's done well to pull it in there. Has he touched the boundary? He might be in a bit of trouble there, so we can get a better angle. Has he touched the ball and the boundary or rope at the same time, which will mean 4 runs. It's tight. I think that last grasp for the ball might find him in a bit of trouble. Jacques Kallis bringing up fine leg now. Just to a mid-wicket position. Long on goes back.
He's blasted it through the offside just for the single. The man in the deep. 45 overs gone. 204 for 3.
Singh now with plays 7 balls just for his 7 runs. And he hits this long and straight. 4 runs all the way. Good power there. Marked out exactly when to hit the ball. There's never a fielder behind, straight behind the umpire there.
Again, we're seeing the length deliveries are quite easy to handle in the end overs. Generally a good length provides the batsman with the opportunity of getting the elevation, and he hit it straight. 2 men in the deep were fairly wide, and it was a good strike from Yuvraj Singh, his first boundary. Again, he's gone in the air, and in between the 2 fielders. A little bit of good fortune for Yuvraj Singh, and he gets off strike. He's called for one, but he's running the first one hard. Will take the fielder on. And could that be 100 for Tendulkar? It's been referred by Benson to the third umpire, Billy Barden. There are going to be some anxious moments here. Fenwick, the fielder in the deep, this time did a good job. And what's going to happen? Anybody's guess. Well, they'll think Sachin is home. He looks relaxed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. Boucher seems very, very confident. Tendulkar got in and out very quickly. And let's have a look here. Gets slowed down. So Sachin Tendulkar, unfortunately, looks like he's on his way for 99. Deserved 100. Had to fight hard early. Innings has blossomed beautifully. Backed himself, but the throw was too good. Nice quick hands there from Boucher. And Tendulkar just looking for the acknowledgement of the third umpire. So he's been given, he's on his way, the little master. Didn't quite get to 100, but would value this innings very much. 14 balls to break his duck. Played some lovely drives. So he's got himself into form early in the tournament. He's on his way now. Unfortunately, run out for 99. India 211 for 4.
Dinesh Karthik, another youngster, very talented, gets off the mark straight away. And he's gone. Andrew Hall into the attack, picks up a wicket straight away. Jacques Kallis taking the catch at mid-on. Yuvraj Singh. Well, a lot was required from this man for India to get close to 250. But he's disappointed yet again.
Pretty good feeling this, coming on first ball at the death, picking up a wicket first ball of his spell. Kallis, 100th catch in one-day internationals. Yuvraj Singh on his way for 13. India lost their 5th wicket for 213.
Rohit Sharma made his debut in the last match, did not bat, so first international runs for him. Langefeld into the attack. Got the outside edge. Might go the distance. That's another boundary for India, 21st of the innings.
And this is what happens. You've got to have a good temperament bowling in these last overs. Nothing wrong with the ball. It was the edge, bat speed, runs all the way for 4. So Langeveld with Hall, the regular at the death bowlers for South Africa. Needs to make sure he gets caught either right in the block hole or short of a length.
We'll look for two youngsters out in the middle. Runs well. Dinesh Karthik picks up 2 more. He's a busy player. He's been in good form, Dinesh Karthik. Good shot. What a shot under pressure from Dinesh Karthik. First 6 of the innings.
Beautiful shot this. Indian cricket at its best. Karthik picking up the slow ball, I guess, liking the length, can hit with the spin, a flick of the back foot, plenty of wrist. He likes it right off the bat. It was the slow ball there. So exciting stuff. Into the crowd. 15 off 7 balls, 1-4, 1-6.
Fine legs come in, and the shot was on. Not very easy to execute, but he made it look so simple. 18 runs on the over, 48 overs gone. India 233 for 5.
Geez, this is more like it. This is superb stuff from Karthik. This is outside off stump. And the lap sweep. No fieldsman there, fine leg up. Tremendous amount of skill there. 18 off the last over. Langeveld's tough day continues. 59 runs off 8 overs.
And he's bowled him. He's bowled him. Bowled it straight, bowled it fuller. And that's the experience of bowling in the death overs. And Andrew Hall has struck. Dinesh Karthik's got to go.
Good bowling, they miss, you hit. And the top of off stump too, so probably too short for Karthik to hit over the up there. But a brief, exciting knock comes to an end. Sure, we'll see plenty more of this in years to come. Karthik on his way for 19, India 234 for 6.
Here's Chawla getting his first opportunity with the bat. He's made quite an impact with the ball. Gets off the mark as well. 10 deliveries for Dinesh Karthik. Picked up 19 runs. And look at that. One hit down the ground is a 6. Great good contact, Rohit Sharma. Flown off the face of the bat. Misfield in the deep. Enabling the batsman to pick up 2. And he's bowled him. Well, looking to hit mid-wicket, closing the face of the bat, Rohit Sharma. It's a very good comeback by the South African bowlers in the last few overs. Andrew Hall has bowled well, and now it's Jacques Kallis.
Yeah, just trying to hit a 2 square. It just wasn't there to hit, was it? And the top of leg stump goes back. Jacques Kallis picks up his first wicket. So Sharma on his way for 8. India with 4 balls to go, a 240 for 7. Now there, strike rate of 63, best of 54.
That's not what you want. You want to make contact with the ball.
Now they've lost some opportunities besides the over where Langeveld went for 18. South Africans will be pretty happy with the way they've bowled in the last 10 overs, or the way that they've been hit around. So 242 now, 1 ball to go.
Bit off and extra cover. Extra cover takes it. David de Villiers calls for it and takes it quite comfortably. Good field positioning. Both of them are fairly straight. Looking for Ramesh Pawar, who is trying to clear the man at mid-off. So losing wickets very quickly towards the end of the innings, India.
Once again, it's been tough to hit back over mid-off and mid-on today. Don't know if there's much communication there. You wouldn't want to drop it off the skipper's bowling. Jacques Kallis gets his 2nd wicket. Power on his way for 1, so it's the end of the innings. India 242 for 8.
Again, we've seen has assisted the bowlers when they bowled well. Early dismissals of Ganguly and Gambhir in a record-breaking partnership between Tendulkar was unfortunate to miss his 100. He was run out for 99. Dravid played a very good hand as well. Towards the end, Yuvraj Singh, Dinesh Karthik getting into the double figures. Karthik was quite outstanding in a short stay.
And the bowling, Matini unlucky, just the 33 off his 10. Andre Null, the pick of the bowlers with 3 wickets. Andrew Hall did a great job as well, and Philander was impressive young bowler again there, and Langeveld probably having one day to forget there.
That's the story. South Africa needing 243. They won't be unhappy with their performance today with the ball, Arun. May have given away a couple of more runs than what they would have hoped for, but it's got the makings of being a very, very interesting cricket match here today.
Yes, indeed. 243 now. Question to you, Daryl. Which dressing room would you rather be in? Chasing or defending?
Good question. Not sure of the answer, but I think South Africa will back themselves. They've got the players. There's no issue in that regard, but it's going to require sensible cricket. It requires a Tendulkar-like innings, requires a big partnership, and with wickets in hand, you just never know where this match could go. Morne van Wyk, he's been in good form, got a couple of runs in the opening match, but it's a different proposition here today. There's going to be some pace and swing on offer.
De Villiers to take strike. Zahir Khan with the ball. That's through. Maybe he just got a fingertip to it. They'll get a couple. Yuvraj is chasing it. But he seems to be wrapped up in a lot of clothing there. It's very cold, Yuvraj Singh. Ah, the inside edge. Did that ball come in slightly? Lots of oohs and ahs there. Oh, another great shot for no runs. Ends the second over. It's 4 without loss. Oh, brilliant. What a delivery. It's 5 without loss after 3. Good call there. He was alive to the situation. Van Wyk, he got the single.
They ran well between the wickets against Ireland. Both these batsmen pretty quick between the stumps. Called by his non-striking partner. There you have it.
That's through. Definitely get a couple. Dravid chasing it. There's an opportunity. He's going to come back for the third. Van Wyk, and he's going to do it with these. He's off the mark with that 3. And he's played it into the gap. He's going to come back for the second. Oh, that is a crisp hit. There's no stopping that one. That's the first one that's been timed beautifully, and it fetches 4. That's the first boundary of the innings, and credit to Van Wyk.
What experience has taught him is that he doesn't look to overhit the ball. Nicely across. Using the pace of the ball, the harder new ball. Just guard it into the gap. Good use of the crease.
Probably a leg by, but he'll retain strike. Van Wyk. It is 18 without loss after 5. Oh God, that is the shot of the match. Shot outside the off stump, and that's been bludgeoned. What a shot.
We haven't seen a ball all day race to the boundary like this one did.
But that was asking to be hit. Short outside the off stump. Enough room, opportunity. Thank you very much. Nice roll of the wrist over it, controlling it. Beautifully executed. That'll be wide. Struggling with his in-dipper that he's so good at doing. RP Singh normally gets the balls to come into the right-handers. We haven't seen that today.
That's a pull shot that is played really well. Van Wyk doesn't need to run for that one. Picking up the length very early. That was the secret of that pull shot.
Well executed shot, like I mentioned, but the opportunity provided by Zahir Khan. It looked to bowl fuller on a pitch where the ball is swinging and seaming around, bowling short of a leg. Not going to get that swing or seam. On the other hand, you'll give the batsman too much time. He had enough time to get into a good position.
There, as that shot will exemplify, cracking cut shot from Van Wyk. Really was a terrific strike.
That's a strength. You bowl short, you're going to pay the penalty as a bowler. Earlier in the over, the first delivery was a short delivery on the leg side, was pulled away. And look at that. He's extremely strong in that area, square of the wicket in the offside. Even the half century that he got against Ireland, there was plenty of square cuts and square drives.
Ends the over with a good delivery, but damage has been done. 8 runs from the over, 35 without a wicket. 95 wickets, 293 matches, plenty of experience, so he'd know how to use the conditions and this ball. He bowls the right length, Sourav Ganguly, and so there's not a lot of pace, and as a batsman you're always looking to attack him, and certainly he'll surprise you by bowling that length consistently. It can be very irritating. Down the track, and he finds the gap. It was a risky option taken by AB de Villiers. Shot cover, waiting for that lofted drive. There was mid-off as well. He was at an angle and he beat them both.
Once again, charged the bowler, but charged him after the bowler had delivered the ball. It was not a premeditated effort. And a good positive shot. Good transfer of body weight. Never looked to keep it down. Picked his gap. Picks up another boundary.
Keeper has come up to the stumps. Width and gone. Over point this time. Zair Khan gives up the chase. So pressure on Sourav Ganguly straight away.
Also a good move by AB de Villiers to attack the new bowler. He's not letting Sourav Ganguly settle down. Just a little bit of width to free his arms. Most of the runs in this innings have come square of the wicket, mostly on the offside, a few on the leg side as well. But nothing straight down the ground. Getting the helmet now, Dinesh Karthik, because he's standing up.
Leaves that one well alone. Runs for AB de Villiers. At least two of them. Didn't middle the ball, but still have enough power to pick up two through mid-wicket area. Stiff breeze across the ground, but not helping Sourav. It's again a brilliantly played cut shot from Fenwick. He is good in that area, brings up the 50 with this delightful cut shot. Sourav Ganguly is surprised, bemused, disappointed. 50 without a wicket.
Really was a stunning shot. Not too much width. He created the width. Just moving slightly towards the leg stump. Lovely hands for Fenwick, his fourth boundary.
Down the track, edge and dropped. Sachin Tendulkar has grasped it. The ball was on its way up when it met the outstretched hands of Sachin Tendulkar.
Was still climbing. Timed this jump pretty well, Tendulkar, but could not maintain control over the ball. These half chances need to be taken at this stage of the innings for India. It's going through between his hands.
Nicely played. He'll pick up at least two, if not more. AB de Villiers is convinced that there are only two there. Taken brilliantly by Dinesh Karthik. Wonderful athletic catch. India are off the mark.
Superlative catch. Big relief for RP Singh. Dinesh Karthik has been amazing behind the stumps. Did mention in the last match as well. He hasn't kept wickets in an international match for 5 or 6 months. And look at him, airborne. Superb balance, soft hands. Very well taken. And RP Singh strikes for India. AB de Villiers, the danger man, gone for 24. Jacques Kallis has got an important part to play. Got off to a good, decent start, 57 for 1. RP Singh was the man to provide the breakthrough, playing away from the body, and Dinesh Karthik doing extremely well. Was flying off the bat because de Villiers was going hard at that. Good work by the young man behind the stumps. To continue commentary, it's Pomia.
Shot, very good shot. Right in the gap and all the way to the boundary for 4. Very good to watch.
Yes, wonderful shot there from Kallis. The good players can on drive. And he just flicks it through mid-wicket. Balanced, his feet are important, head still, just a flick of the wrist through the onside. Timing's everything, not trying to overhit the ball.
What a shot. It wasn't too short that Jacques Kallis has just flicked it away onto the onside for 4. 11 off the over.
Well, Singh just treated with disdain by Kallis. 137 kilometres an hour, it's going. And Kallis just rocks back on the back foot, punches it through the leg side area. 2 fours for him through the over, 10 off. So Kallis has come out in a positive frame of...
Oh yes, wasn't very short at all for 4.
Certainly wasn't short. Van Wyk showing his liking for square of the wicket shots, this time through the leg side for the first time. That's hitting middle stump halfway up. Got pulled to the leg side for 4.
That's nicely in the gap. On the pads, misdirected by RP Singh, and Morne van Wyk taking a leaf out of Jacques Kallis's book. He gets it through mid-wicket. He's got 3 for it. So the score ticking over quite nicely for South Africa.
This is a beautiful little shot. Hasn't tried to overhit the ball. Small back lift. Just helping on its way. Timing and placement.
Beautiful shot. It wasn't a half volley. And he managed to get himself out to it and also to maneuver it through the gap on the offside by opening the blade. A master at work. Have a look at that.
Well, he's a class player, and it's because of shots like this. He's so balanced, head still. Can manipulate his hands to hit the gaps. 4 all the way.
$87 for 1. Maybe not. That cuts again. Just touched it. And it's raced off to the boundary.
Yeah, loud thud there. It's a slow pitch. So if you get a fraction short, batsman can have a lot of time on the back foot to punch it through the gap. Van Wyk's done that well today. Short outside off stump. Makes the Indian bowlers pay.
Oh, it's up in the air, chipped up in the air. Simple catch. He's looked to play that on the onside, Morne van Wyk, and he's been beaten by the flight and also the turn. Got a leading edge and presented a very, very simple catch to a short cover.
Well, just the side edge of the bat there. Good work there for the young leg spinner. Picks up his first wicket. Van Wyk on his way for 44. South Africa 99 for 2.
Herschel Gibbs, we know, can bat. Strike rate up in the 80s. 175 is best when he was chasing a target of over 400, that world record chase. 438 chases. He's made, that's a lovely shot. Sweep shot all along the ground, playing it with the spin, so no risk involved there.
Such a productive shot, this sweep against the spinners. He took it from outside the off stump, played it to the left of that fielder at square leg, and there was no stopping that. Modern day cricketing shot, get your pad outside the line of the off stump, so even if you are struck outside the line, you can't be LBW. But now it's Piyush Chawla with the split. Oh! He's won it! What a terrific delivery. Herschel Gibbs didn't have a clue. That was a terrific wrong one.
Well, he struggled to pick his first wrong one that hit his thigh, but this time he was all at sea. Beautifully bowled by Piyush Chawla. In fact, it wasn't the wrong one, it was the conventional leg spin. He just missed the line of that ball. Very tentative front foot defensive shot from Herschel Gibbs. He's gone for 5. South Africa reeling, 107 for 3.
The new man in is Duminy, left-hander. 3 down, 107, South Africa now. Bowled a flatter one, he's off the mark. He's going to come back for the second, so really an easy getaway for Duminy.
This is how Herschel Gibbs was bowled. Big gap between bat and pad.
Yes, indeed. It was the conventional leg break. It wasn't the wrong one, but it was slightly flatter. Gibbs playing for what he thought would be some turn. Huge gap between bat and pad, and the ball just went on through straight. Very tentative. Herschel Gibbs was expecting the ball to turn, his foot not in the line, and was comprehensively beaten and bowled. So Chawla suddenly looking threatening and menacing. 2 quick wickets.
He can be expensive as well. A little shorter this time, Piyush Chawla, and put away for a 4. But he's also picked up 2 wickets for India. 113 for 3. Nice, easy shot to execute for Duminy. He's just come in, so a nice gift given to the left-hander.
They're not going to be giving a single easily to Duminy. He's got 6 in the circle, saving 1 and a slip. And he's opted to go over the top. Now that's a brave shot. Good use of the feet. Goes over mid-on, takes on the challenge and gets 4.
Smart cricket from Duminy. Brave cricket from Duminy, because wickets have gone down. 2 have been picked by Piyush Chawla in no time, and he had the heart really to come down the track, read the spin in the air and then put it away over long on with utmost of ease. Very good cricketing shot.
That was in the air for a while. Bat pad, good attempt there by Karthik, but it was always going to be in vain.
Yes, he would have heard the noise. Bat hitting the ball and then ball lobbing in the air, and a terrific effort from Karthik.
No!
24 gone. It's 121 for 3. Possibly watching it on nimbuscricket.com. In the air, it's in the air for a while. The fielder under it, and that is the end of Duminy. Against the turn. Hats off to Pawar for flighting the ball again and enticing that mistake from Duminy.
Well, there's always this risk that when you play against the spin, the ball will be airborne, and there are chances that you'll be hurt quite badly, as was the case. Not being able to keep the ball down, didn't roll his wrists over that one, and nice easy catch for Sachin Tendulkar. Victory for Pawar, because he wasn't afraid to flight the ball. Gone for 11, Duminy. South Africa slumped further, 124 for 4.
Well, that's been put away. It's a full toss and very cleverly put away to mid-wicket. Zaid Khan makes an attempt, but in vain. Starts with a boundary.
You should expect this from a leg spinner. Every now and then he'll bowl a loose delivery. It wasn't such a bad ball, but put away brilliantly by Mark Boucher, facing his first delivery, and how well he timed it.
And you can expect that from Mark Boucher as well. That put away wasn't that easy. Well, he's taken that from outside the off stump. He's got away with it, and he's got 2 runs for it as well. End of the over, 8 from it. It's 132 for 4.
He's got to bowl more of these leg spinners than look to bowl those wrong ones, because that should be surprise delivery, a wicket-taking delivery or option.
Actually, that was a pretty decent field with Rahul Dravid in the slip and showing a gap on mid-wicket. But for Boucher, he comes out to mid-wicket to save 1. You want him to turn the face of the bat to a leg spinner. That was loose delivery outside the off stump, but fetches just 1. 3 runs from the 28th. It's 141 for 4.
Four runs of the over. 32 overs gone. 156 for 4.
So it's a good start for Tendulkar on this tour of the United Kingdom. That should have been stopped, but it's brought about possibly 2 here to Boucher. Just the intensity now as the game is starting to just drift a bit, lacking from India. 82 now required by South Africa of 98 balls. Ends the over, 162 for 4.
Will pitch a line, that's the question. Up goes the finger. No hesitation or no doubt in the mind of Mark Benson. And Zahir Khan has picked up the wicket. That's the reason why Rahul Dravid brought him into the attack. And the 5th wicket gone. Mark Boucher. It's an important breakthrough for India.
This is exactly what India wanted. Was it in fact out? Oh, we can ask a few questions about that decision. Didn't pitch in line. Height may even have been a factor, but that's all behind us. He's been given out, and success to Khan and success to India.
Gets off the mark straight away. He's played it fine. Ganguly is a deep fine leg. It's a little square. It's going to be touch and go. Well stopped in the end by Saurav Ganguly. Excellent running between the wickets. They pick up 3. It's 169 for 5. Umpire is just referring to the 3rd umpire. He was all right. Lee Bowden, the 3rd umpire, taking a good hard look at that.
What a lovely shot from Hall. The ball will race away to the boundary. Solidly hit. Not a good idea to bowl on the pads of a newcomer. That was an easy ball, but ball had to be put away.
Yes, not a great delivery at all. A half volley on the leg stump, that's really eases the pressure. You want to be bowling dot balls at Hall. Just keep it outside the off stump. Let him score the runs there, because there are only 3 on the onside, 6 on the off. Can't possibly want to bowl a leg stump delivery.
Bit of pace from Zahir Khan. He's looked a lot more fitter, Zahir. Oh, smashing drive through the offside. Couple of half volleys bowled by Zahir in this over. Both times he's paid the price.
Well, that's a good over from South Africa's perspective. They needed that. New batsman in, Hall, quickly away, eases the pressure from Kallis. He can carry on doing what he's doing, and that is holding one end up and getting singles, with Hall getting these 2 boundaries. It's really pushed India back.
Short ball's been belted. There's a mid-wicket fielder there. Gautam Gambhir gets there in time. Throws in at the non-striker's end. 9 from the over, 180 for 5. Is it all along the ground? Saurav Ganguly Didn't miss the spin on the ball this time. There he is. Almost every time ready to roll his arm over. Likes bowling. That's into the gap. This is good cricket from South Africa. Safe cricket. Is securely placed with this partnership rolling along. 188 for 5. Upish and taken. What a valuable strike this is from Piyush Chawla. Andrew Hall perishes.
Well, this is a big wicket. Just this delivery, Rahul Dravid sort of readjusted himself from slip to a short cover position, and Andrew Hall obliged. Just driving, not being able to keep it down. On the second attempt, Dravid had it covered, and that has changed the equation somewhat. Not happy, as he should be. Andrew Hall departs for 16. It's now 190 for 6.
Pawar is over the wicket to Philander. Bit of hesitation. The throw is at the non-striker's end, but he's safe. Little bit of hesitation between the two, but no damage done. They ran the single briskly.
Well, that's what they shouldn't be doing. They've got to make sure that they don't give Philander a single. And now it's Kallis.
This is good cricket from South Africa. Will he come back for the second? It'll only be one. Good work done by Gautam Gambhir. End of another over. 41 gone. 196 for 6. 47 to win. Beautifully played cut shot. And that's a run away for a 4. Credit has to be given to Jacques Kallis. And his expressions suggest everything. It was a pretty decent delivery. But Jacques Kallis, a top quality shot in the end.
Well, they must attack him on his middle leg and give him a single, or at least let him play against the turn.
Moving across the stumps and making use of that huge gap on the leg side. Picks up 1. Umpire wasn't convinced. They've already had a dodgy decision out of him.
Well, it did appear to be going down the leg side. The angle would have taken it. I can agree with the shout, but I can also agree with the decision.
Nicely struck. Good common sense cricket from South Africa. I think India need to just fine-tune their plan a little. Still 4 wickets in hand, and you back a team to get 32 with 4 wickets in hand. .44 gone. 211 for 6.
He's a confident cricketer, Vernon Philander. It's important to feel comfortable at this level. It's different sort of conditions. It's not a massive big stage in terms of his debut in world cricket, but nevertheless he's putting on a good show here, and this will be a couple more runs to South Africa. It's been called wide by Mark Benson.
All handy runs. Don't have to come off the bat. Kartik not getting his feet behind the ball there. Kallis hits it hard, pushes for 2. We'll get it. So good running there as well. Kallis moves up to 74.
Only 25 required. There's going to be a tough call or 2 to be made with regard to who the man of the match will be. Tendulkar, Kallis has been good today all round. Chawla has bowled well today. So did Andre Nel. It's 208, 219 for 6.
Oh, beautiful shot. Moves across the crease to hit to leg. Comfortable too.
But South Africa today have been the more fluent of the two sides. Does help when you have a man of Kallis' class batting through an innings. It makes it all look easy, and where the match potentially is going to end up in South Africa's favour.
There's the fielding. Close to 4 either way. Kallis pulls, and he pulls well. That's all the way for 4. Just once again summing up Kallis' day. Aggression, assertiveness, 4 runs all the way.
Brilliant stroke by Kallis. Shumi's down the wicket. Khan looks to peg him back by bouncing it in, but he's in too good a form here to miss out. It's a long boundary. There's a man sweeping back on the leg side, but he's found the gap. For a moment it looks as if that man might have stopped it, but couldn't get near it.
So the end of Zahir Khan's 9th over. South Africa 230 for 6. Sweep there from Kallis. He's hit it well. Will it go all the way? Good stop on the boundary by Zahir Khan. So not only doing the bowling work, fielding well as well.
It's good work by the fast bowler here. One-handed pickup, brilliant.
Yeah, Singh appreciating that. Good work from the big fast bowler. Well bowled. Another single. And what about Tendulkar? Run out for 99. No one else to blame for himself. He backed himself. Ever get out for 99? How would you feel if you ran yourself out?
Pretty much like he would feel. I can't remember, but I think they were tired legs, going back hard for that second.
In the air. Not quite there. Jeez, made it interesting. The big wicket of Jacques Kallis out popping to cover.
Were we to be in for a little twist of the tail here? My goodness, that was close. It was there for a moment.
Another sweep from Kallis. Gets it fine. Push for 2. Just happy for a single there.
I asked the question earlier today, would the difference in the tax that be a major feature of this match, with India having a lot more slow bowling options? And you could probably say no, it hasn't. They needed that 3rd and 4th seamer. That would have made a big difference.
Yeah, definitely, but there's things you can't control, and when a virus goes through the team, you can only do what you can with the lineup you have.
Chavla bowled well. It was more the use of Ganguly, which was, as you say, enforced in those first 20 overs, and that just got South Africa going. It picked up some boundaries, and the whole momentum was good from there on in.
So, end of 48 overs, South Africa 234 for 6. On a big shot. Kallis gets himself down the danger area comfortably. Four runs there. Jacques Kallis again. He's pulled well today, featuring that in cover drives, and he's getting his so at home today.
fine legs, fairly square, and it's Sourav Ganguly. At what stage was Sourav Ganguly going to get this ball and get it back to the keeper? There was no real stage, to be honest.
Oh, good bowling from Zahir Khan. 4 consecutive dot balls to finish the 49th over. South Africa 239 for 6. So just a single. So 50 partnership up for these two South Africans off 57 balls. Kallis sweeps well. So here Khan on the fence. So 4 balls to go, 2 runs needed. Might as well bring the field in, Daryl.
I was thinking, Damien, that first ball to Philando, it wasn't an option for Rahul Dravid. Sweep on the offside, he's coming up, mid-off, he's coming up now. Will he bring mid-on up?
Philander advances, hits it over mid-off. Will it go all the way for 4? But it's enough to win the game. And South Africa win the first game of the Future Cup series in Belfast with 3 balls to spare. And a lot to do with that man there, the captain today, Jacques Kallis, led in the field with the ball and the bat. Rahul Dravid did all he could with the bat as well for India. But in the end, a good all-round performance by South Africa to get themselves home.